Good afternoon and welcome to another episode of Talking Business with the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Barbados, or ICAB. My name is Lesah Denny Brathwaite and I am a member of the team at the Secretariat that supports the accounting profession in Barbados. Before I get into the topic of this week's program, I just want to bring attention to some of the activity that occurred at Parliament yesterday. That is the second reading of the Income Tax Amendment Bill 2024 and the Corporation Top-Up Tax Bill 2024, which was completed by the Honourable Ryan Strawn, Minister in the Ministry of Finance and Economic Affairs. Please note, the first reading was done on February 28, 2024 and was published in the Official Gazette on March 11, 2024. Business persons locally and internationally have been waiting on the passage of these two pieces of legislation since the end of last year, and it is now likely that they will be put before the House of the Senate next week. In the coming weeks, ICAB will be doing a deep dive into the amendments to the Income Tax Act, and we will provide a basic understanding of what the global top-up tax is all about. Talking Business with ICAB was envisioned to play a role in our public interest mandate, that is, to educate and increase awareness of finance and financial issues that may impact the decisions made by the citizens of Barbados. If there are any topics you would like ICAB to address in this weekly program, please send us an email at admin@icab.bb. admin@icab.bb. Now, ICAB works to serve the public interest, and under our bylaws, ICAB members are required to adhere to the Code of Ethics for Professional Accountants issued by the International Ethics Standards Board for Accountants, or ICAB, in order to ensure that the public interest is served and that persons have recourse in the event of a problem involving either one of our qualified members or our student members. ICAB has three special committees: an investigations committee, a disciplinary committee, and an appeals committee. Each of these committees has at least one member who is not a member of ICAB. And to further strengthen the disciplinary process, no members of ICAB's governing body, which is called council, may sit on these special committees. If someone has a grievance regarding a member of ICAB, they can fill out our complaints form indicating 1. Their contact information, the contact information of the ICAB member against whom the complaint is being brought. 3. The nature of the relationship between themselves and the ICAB member being complained about. Example is the member providing contractual services, their employer, or their employee. 4. Whether the complaint involves a matter currently before the courts or another tribunal. And 5. Full details about the complaint, including what they believe was done wrong, dates when this occurred, and what they hope will happen as a result of submitting the complaint. It is important that the complainant is able to demonstrate in the submission how the actions or inaction of the member has caused financial or reputational harm. They should also include any information and attach copies of any supporting documents, or if they are unable to provide this, they should explain why. The complaint form should then be submitted to the Secretary of the Investigations Committee at ICAB's office. If you are not certain if you have a valid complaint, you can contact me or our Chief Executive Officer. Our email addresses and the numbers of the Secretariat can be found on our website at www.icab.bb. Hopefully, you will not have cause to bring a complaint against an ICAB member, but should you need to, I hope that I have been able to provide some clarity on the process. Remember, however, this process only applies to someone who is a member of ICAB. All members of ICAB in good standing can be found listed on our website. Visit our website at w.icab.bb to appreciate the regulations that our members are expected to adhere to and the activities that ICAB is planning, including the upcoming 41st Annual Conference of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of the Caribbean and ICAB's 50th anniversary celebrations. I am Lesah Denny Brathwaite, and this is Talking Business with ICAB.